Welcome back, guys. And today is August the 15th. And today is our first trade of the day video because for the past few days, there's no trade at all, right? There's no valid trade setups for us to trade for the past few days. But today, when I screen my stock, I see something interesting, right? Something that I will want to trade today. So I'm sharing with you today before the market open. Right, so before we actually start looking at the charts itself, we must first understand how the market reacts. What's the market sentiment in the previous day? Right, so for myself, I specifically looked at S&P 500 index as my gauge to make my trading decisions. Right, I usually avoid looking at the Dow Jones because the Dow Jones itself only comprises of 30 companies. Right, S&P 500 has 500 companies, so which is a much better indicator of the market sentiment, which is why I always use this one to make my trading decisions. So as you can see from this chart over here, this is the S&P 500 daily chart, right? Daily candlestick chart. And you can see there are several lines over here. One is the dotted line, the blue, yellow, green, and red. Right? These are moving averages. Right? For this case, in a day chart, these are daily moving averages, right? So the dotted line itself is the 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average for the blue line, and this is the 100, the 150, and the 200, right? So what you can see over here is that the 20-day moving averages is touching or has crossed below the 50-day moving average. Right? That indicates that the stock market is going through a short-term downtrend, right? But overall, if you look at the medium term or the long term wise, right, the stock market is still on an uptrend, right? For medium term to long term, they are still moving up. So for this case, as this is an indicator that it's going through a short-term downtrend, I am today looking for short trades to do. So I will put in sell orders to ride the trend downwards. Right, so after screening for some time, I spent around 10 minutes screening for the short trades. I found something interesting, right? Something that might be moving in our favorite direction. So I'm looking at this stock called MKC, right? So this stock itself, I'm looking to trade as a mean reversion trade itself, right? So meaning that I'm expecting the stock price, which exponentially reach a new high, will eventually snap back to the moving average. Right? For this case, this price looks to be overbought, right? So it's just like a rubber band. It has been stretched too high, right? And when something happens, it will release itself and snap back to the moving averages. So for this case, you can see the last candle, right, it actually forms a inverted crucifix, right? An inverted crucifix is a indicator of price rejection at that level, right? Meaning that the price cannot go higher because there's a lot of sellers pushing the price down. So which is why I anticipate the next move itself, the price is going to move downwards, which is why that justifies the short trade. So because it is also far away from moving averages, and moving averages tend to be resistance level or support level, right? So it's far away, meaning that it has room to go down. So for this case, I'm going to put in a short trade to trade this, to ride this trend downwards. Right, so for my case, I'm going to enter my stock somewhere below yesterday's candle. So it'll be somewhere around here, right? Slightly, probably like 10 cents below the low of this candle. And then I will also put a stop loss in case the stock didn't move in my direction, it moved back upwards, even go higher, right? I will get out because it's not a trade that I want to take. Right? So I'm going to put another stop loss. I'm going to put a stop loss at the top of the candle, right? A few cents higher. Let me put up the line. Oops. Right, so I'm going to put a stop loss somewhere slightly higher than the high of yesterday's candle, like somewhere here. So if the price today opens lower, that's where I will get in, and the stock will be entered, and I will ride the trend downwards. Right. If in the case that it went down but it didn't go down down enough, right? Didn't decrease enough, it goes back up, hit my stop loss, that's where I will get out. Right? So where's my target profit? Where did I take my profits and exit the trade? Right? I'm going to and what you can see here that from this line to this line, this is the risk that I'm taking, right? So what am I going to do is that I'm going to uh going to exit this trade two times the distance of the between these two lines. So somewhere around here. That's where I will want to get out, right? So basically, it's two times of this distance over here. So that's why I will take my profit. So once it hit this price, I will get out, right? Even if it goes lower, right, it's not my business anymore. I will get out at this target profit. So as you can see, I already determined my entry, my exits. So I can key in all this order into my trading platform so that the system will manage the trade itself. So I can totally forget about this trade moving forward, right? So only two things will happen. Either it hit my target profit or you hit my stop loss, right? Target profit, I make money. Hit my stop loss, I get out, I lose some money. So that's how I set up my trade today, right? So what if this trade didn't trigger? What if the trade actually goes higher without hitting my buy order, right? Then this trade didn't trigger tonight, right? Meaning that I will not get in the trade. I will cancel the entry tomorrow, right? So we'll see how it goes, right? So once I'm into the trade, and that's where I will write the trend, right? So that is how I'm going to do my trading. So to summarize, to put everything together, this is my trade of the day, right? 15th of August, MKC, I am going short, right? I'm going to put in a stop order at 165.85, limit order 165.45. What does this mean? If the price opens below or lower than 165.45, which is the limit order, I will not get into the trade because that creates a very big risk to reward ratio. Is no longer favorable to me. Right? I only want to get in around 165.85 to 165.45. Right? So if the stock has to move lower than yesterday for my trade to be triggered. Right? So my stop loss 169.84, which is the slightly higher than the price high yesterday, right? And then the target profit is two times the distance between the stop order and the stop loss, right? So it's 157.87. Right? So with all these numbers, I'm going to key in into my trading account so that the order can be created. And once the market opens, all these trade will automatically enter into a system, and the trading platform is going to handle all these management of all these trade entries or all these orders. So this is my trade of the day. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn something new. I hope you can see how I trade, right? How I look at a stock, how I look at S&P 500, how I gauge market sentiment, how I look at candlestick patterns, right? And then I make decision from there. Right? So this is how most of the trade of the day video will go. We will see how all these uh, price movement, how we analyze this stock. So every trading day, if there are valid trades to take, you will see trade of the day video. If not, you will see other videos teaching you how to trade, how to manage money, and about wealth creation. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button below, and I will see you again in my next video.